on a Sunday for a Sunday. Dude, look at all the moisture in the air. Well, I mean, some of that's bugs, but some of that's just humidity. That might all be bugs. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, does anybody do anything at 5:30 in the morning? You can't see shit out here. I guess I'll start getting ready for the flea market. I'm just kidding. Anyway, check this out. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. I can't see nothing. Hope I don't fall over it. I think we're getting closer. You thought I was still walking, didn't you? It ain't that far. Anyway, look, I made a bench yesterday. I mean, it's not the most beautiful bench in the world, but look, it's got this little, what do you call it, Wagner ashtray welded onto the arm. Actually, that could be for your pop can. We might say this is for the ashtray. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, look, I made a bench for Miss Amy. You can sit on it and everything. The point is, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a welder guy, but what do you think? Alright, back to the house. It's so far.
Athlete in the entire competition. He took part in 9 track and field events, bringing home 3 gold medals and 6 silver. Stewart says it's never been about winning, even though he's still giving his younger opponents a run for their money.
My goal there, you got it non-stop. Keep on going. Once I've done a good job, keep going. And I'm so proud of myself. I actually made a 400 without stopping.
If you don't set the clock on this damn microwave, it just sits here forever in a day telling you, welcome to Panasonic. Read the book to learn how to microwave. It's like, what? Anyway, I also like it because when it's done, it says, enjoy your meal. Nobody ever tells me to enjoy my meal. Other than this good old Panasonic.
For us to come in here like this and take the series, the first 2 games, and a chance to go for the sweep tomorrow.
That's better. Anyway, you've heard of a peacock chair, right? But have you heard of a Mr. Scrappy's a dick bench? Anyway, look, I finished it, I guess. Well, I mean, it needs some paint, but look, I draped this big old chain across the top, and it's all boogered on there. And then this thing's all sturdied up, and you got a little chainy dude on the front, and a little piece of sewing machine there, a little piece of sewing machine there. You can, this is the first of the collection, but if you'd like to be part of the Mr. Scrappity scoops that used to be, is now part of your garden attire, we're going to start these out at about $1,200. Not quite as much as one of these fucking Rubbermaid totes, but anyway, it's Sunday, it's quiet. I need a can of spray paint. Anyway. You think we got enough gas we can get to Kroger this morning? Anyway, the point is, we didn't do a double Thursday on a Thursday. So there was no, like, Thursday on a Friday. Anyway, the point is, yeah, I ain't got no gas, man. And I gotta go to Kroger, so, I don't know. It's on a Sunday for a Sunday. This might be all you get, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try, If we can run around, we'll run around. If we don't, then I guess we won't. Anyway, the point is the Explorer had less gas in it than this thing, so here we are. Kroger points help out. I mean, they're falling apart at the stems, but Kroger, these free organic bananas, I mean, they're half rotten, but anyway, the point is, I got breakfast for free this morning. I guess my breakfast is a couple bunches of bananas. Anyway, I got gas. Hey, look at this bug, right? Anyway, what the hell is that thing? It's like a swordfish with wings. Anyway, wouldn't want to get too close to it. Ooh, look at that guy. He's pretty cool. It's the Mothman. Anyway, the point is, yeah, dude, porch light, dude. You walk out here at night, it's like walking into a wall of bugs. I turned the fountain off. I got tired of hearing the damn thing. So much for living next to a waterfall. Well, we ain't left yet. $3.13 on a Sunday for a Sunday. Anyway, I have noticed here that, see all this water running right here? Look at it, just running. See it? Just a flowing. Used to have an in-ground pool in this yard, and when they filled it in, they definitely did not grade this thing right. It's sloped this way, and all this water runs right here. I had this pipe buried in here, but it always got clogged up full of mud. Well, I guess full of my yard. But anyway, so what I did here a while back is see how I cut down in there, and I left it high back here, because this water the pipe would fill up full of mud, and then the water would come all the way up here and sit up against the slab. But I've noticed that, see, it's nice and dry back there now. See? So it's not coming, see, where it's stopping right there. So I got it. I could probably cut, a little bit more. Take that back about 3 more foot. So it doesn't come this far. It would hit up there and go down. But it's doing what I wanted it to do. A lot better than that pipe buried in the ground. Anyway, we got another 12 inches in 7 minutes here. Ladies. Damn gutter. Anyway, the point is, that damn gutter. Anyway, maybe we'll get out today. I'm trying, kinda. Well, we made it out here. I'm thinking recent weather events might put a slow pace on today's adventure. Something. housekeeping. Sitting too far to the side. That's good enough. Do you think that's good enough? Should we put one more? There we go. Wish they'd have took the feet off of it. Okay, well that was kind of awkward. We were sitting at the stoplight, leaving that last neighborhood there, and it felt kind of awkward. Like the car was parked next to me in the right lane to turn right, but they like wasn't eking up to the corner, and anyway, like I finally noticed, like it just caught some movement out to the corner of my eye, and I finally turned my head, you know. Anyway, this is the guy in the little white car, and he was all like, "Hey, question, since my brother don't tell me where everything's at, is there anything up that way?" And I was all like, I mean, there's really not till you get over towards Westchester, and that's kind of what I told him. Anyway, it sort of caught me off guard. It's like, what is this guy? Is this guy following us? I don't know. It's starting to feel a little bit like it, maybe. So, I don't know. All I'm saying is, if this doesn't get posted, then you know why. The guy in the white car got us. Anyway, I'm just saying. Also, I got a 3/4 crew with me today. I got 3 dudes in the back seat. Anyway, no shit. Yeah, I got all the kids. I would say I got all the kids with me, but the other ones didn't. You couldn't get them to go scrapping with me if you paid them. Anyway, yeah, she is playful. Man, we got a gizzard with us too. Anyway, yeah, I kind of feel like that dude's following us just a little. I mean, maybe he is just trying to learn the route. I don't know. I'm not sure. Looks extremely similar to something I just purchased. Well, I'm going to leave the big slide piece. I wonder if I couldn't somehow salvage the frame. Also, I'm gonna look into getting one of these Bluetooth microphones. Next up is a beach house. Oh, we got ourselves a mechanic that lives here. It appears they mechanic the same way I do. Worse now than when you started, ain't it? Yeah. What's that? It's a Dyson with one of those anarchy cords. What's the condition of this thing? It's got the chosen condition. You're gonna have to call housekeeping. What's that? You want to go get that chandelier? And we're here. Thumbnail. What is that? That's not a glove drop. What do we consider that? Glove snatch? You seriously had it hanging by carabiners? Let's see, I think this guy might have been waving at us. I couldn't tell. Anyway, let's find out here. Were you waving there? Yeah, I can take it. I appreciate it. They got kids hollering in the back seat. Both ears there.
Some telephone line.
Yeah, I didn't even notice them.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good afternoon. I don't know. At least we got out here today and we're finding some things. Please stay strong, little bag. Nice. Yeah, that sun come back out. It got real humid, but it's getting cloudy again, so I don't know. Well, that was fun. One of our backseat passengers here just projectile vomited all over the place, so I had to use, I don't have any dry socks, but I do keep a dry shirt in the wagon now. I learned from experience. I got out here in a downpour one day, and it wasn't too long ago. It was really hot out, so I was running the air, because the windows was fogging up, you know. Anyway, yeah, so I was like soaking wet, and I got back in here with the air going. And by the time I got home, I thought I was going to be hypothermic. So I learned from experience, and I keep a dry t-shirt in the wagon now. But in this case, it was a vomit rag. So it also got all over my contiguous United States atlas, and I had to use several pair of the leather gloves. So there's a bunch of stuff in the back that we picked up that we didn't necessarily scoop, but it's in the back now. Oh, my little air compressor. It's everywhere. So also, that said, when we get back to the house, we have to scrub this truck out. Anyway, what's that? It is. I thought that's what it was. Well, in some form or fashion here. Hold on, buddy. I don't know. I do have a cooler with like Kool-Aids and cold drinks and stuff, so we should be good. Okay. Yeah, it kind of got over everything here. Yummy. Looks like they took the motor. Something. I feel horrible. I'd like to just take him on home, but I gotta try to make a couple dollars. Be quick about it. Let's check and see if they're clean. Yeah. I like these little waste baskets. They're good for the little tiny scrappy bits. Let's do an examination. I don't know, it looks kinda, oh, it's heavy. Yeah, it's all peely. Yeah. Real wood, but it's all veneer. What about that? Let's pull up just a little bit here and see what the condition of that thing is. Looks like it might be okay. I don't know. Yeah. See how many scratches I can put on it before we get it home. I think cars got room. Yeah, they got plenty of room. Unfortunately, that table is up there, and we're gonna have to take a moment and tie it down. trying to be a little quicker than usual. It's in there. That's a big one. Let's go ahead and get all the pieces that are about to fall out. Before they fall out. Wish it didn't have this piece on the end. What do you know? It doesn't. Hey look, I got a new pocket knife. Well, it's not new. It's new to me. It's actually really old. But I'm thinking what am I hung on? There we go. I will not go in. You must go in further. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. Almost looks like that leg comes out. We're not gonna bend it. There. That's for sure. Oh. That's what's got us in there. Okay. Bummer. Almost. That sucks.
And he's probably going to.
Come on, Giggity. Yeah, go on. He fell asleep. Anyway, I gotta carry him in there and come clean this wagon up. But that's what I came home with on a Sunday for a Sunday. I had to do some of that action. It's not necessarily tailgate down, it's tailgate ajar. Anyway, I learned that from watching Marty. I'm just saying. Anyway, hey, there's my dry shirt. And my gloves and my atlas and my air compressor. Okay, I gotta go. Are you having fun yet? It went down in the seat thing. It went up on top of the seat. It went on the broom. Which, hey, I won't be broom sweeping Willie lockers anymore, Jones. It went on the door. It went... I don't know, it went everywhere. Hey, look what I got for the... Well, the kid actually ordered it. The youngest daughter ordered this thing. Look, it's like a... Somehow this snaps in here. How do we do it? Here. I don't know. Somehow or another, this fits in. Fits in that thing, and then you just carry it like that, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, look. You tip it over, and you push the little button, and then the water comes in, and then the doggy drinks the water. And then it has the little bit, you take some nibbles and kibbles with you. Anyway, that's pretty cool, huh? Ew, look, there's a chunk. I gotta clean this wagon out.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?